Hello everyone. So we are just waiting, checking my Instagram. If there's any questions? Hello Arvinder. Hello everyone. So in this video, we're gonna talk about citizenship. In the beginning, I'm gonna talk in English and then we're gonna speak. Jamila, hi Jamila. Jamila requested me to speak in English, and that's why I'm speaking in English. And I hope everybody will understand. The reason why I'm speaking slowly because my roommate next door is sleeping, so I want to make sure I speak slowly. Hi everyone. Hi Arvinder. Mount Saint University requirements. So Arvinder, we're gonna talk about this in another video or later in this video, but first I want to talk about citizenship because the reason why I am live is because we're going to talk a little bit about citizenship just so everybody know how we're going to get that citizenship and why we need to get citizenship. But I will also cover your question at the end for sure. And so so citizenship, why we need to get citizenship. So initially everybody is a student, and let's say everybody comes here for 2 or 3 years study, and then they apply for work permit and they get 2 to 3 years work permit, right? And in those 2 to 3 on those 2 to 3 work permit time, within that time people get PR, because if they don't get PR, they have to either extend their work permit or they have to leave the country after their work permit is expired. And so to stay in the country, we have to have some way. So usually people get PR, which is called permanent residency, so that they don't have to leave the country, or they can keep working wherever they're working. And so permanent residency people usually get for 5 years, so PR is valid for 5 years. So for 5 years nobody will kick you out of the country, and you can stay in the country for 5 years. And so all the PR stuff you will get in those when you're on work permit, and within those 3 years you will get your PR, and then after that you have 5 years. So you can in those 5 years you can stay in the country. And I want to explain what is citizenship and what is PR. So there is a lot of difference. What is citizenship and PR? So when you are a PR on 5 years, 5-year time, in that time you need to be in. So initially I want to tell you about what is PR. So when you're a PR, you have a green, so people call green card, or you're like permanent residence of Canada. It doesn't mean you're allowed to live in Canada for lifetime. I don't know if you know that, but you're only allowed to live in the country for 5 years, and that's it. And you have to, like, basically before your PR card expire, you have to renew your PR card, or you need to have a citizenship of Canada. And when you have citizenship of Canada, you're allowed to vote, and secondly you will have your Canadian passport. Okay, so that's 2 things you will get when you get citizenship. But when you are on a PR, you will get all the facilities that a person who is a citizen of Canada gets. Is the same thing. Hi, Gurpreet. I will talk in Punjabi or Hindi, but there are people who requested me to talk in English. So please stay. At the end, I will talk in Punjabi for sure. So yeah, so I was talking about PR. So when you're PR, you will get all the facilities, all the medical stuff and everything, but you will not be able. You're not allowed to vote. You shouldn't vote. That's a crime. You shouldn't vote when you're on a PR status. And secondly, you will have your nationality passport. Let's say if I'm Indian, I will have my Indian passport. People who are from different country, they will have their own passport. But when you're a Canadian citizen, you will have your Canadian passport. They will renew your passport and it will be Canadian. And secondly, you will be able to vote for the politics and whatever. So these are the only two differences. Plus, on a PR basis, you're only um, allowed to live for 5 years, but then you can renew your PR card every 5 years, and depends on what will be the you know country regulations based on in that time. If they will allow you to renew your PR, you will be able to renew your PR card. And so that's the two things. So how you can get citizenship? So out of 5 years, you need to be in Canada for 3 years and working for a company and paying taxes. And out of 5 years, you can go out of the country for 2 years, but you need to be in the country for 3 years. And then once you have your 3 year, you know, work history in Canada out of 5 years when you're PR, then you can apply for Canadian citizenship, same as you applied for PR. There will be a personal interview with the person, and there will also be a written test. You also need to study Canadian history and everything. So before you will get Canadian citizenship, you need to know their history, their culture. You will also be allowed to go um, up to after you get your citizenship. They will allow you to go to their all the museums and stuff for free for 1 year. But before you get your citizenship, you need to apply for it. You also need to give exam. You need to read books, and then you will also be giving your IELTS exam again. IELTS is always gonna be there. So yeah, don't don't say, oh, I got study permit and now I'm done with IELTS. IELTS will always be there with you as your friend. So, and then you will also give your interview with like a one-on-one interview, and they will ask you questions, and then you will get your citizenship of Canada. And after that, the interesting thing is that um, let's say if you're an Indian citizen, like right now I'm an Indian citizen, I have an Indian passport. India does not accept dual citizenship. What that means is you can either choose Canada or India. You cannot have two citizenship at the same time. It means if you wanted to be a Canadian citizenship, you need to lose your Indian citizenship. Means if you want to go back, that's hard. In actually, the fact is that Indian citizenship is hard to get as compared to Canadian citizenship. And if you wanted to, let's say in future, if you change your mind and you want to go back to India as a Canadian Indian citizen, you need to be in the country for, I think, 10 years continuously, and then you can apply for Indian citizenship. So Indian citizenship is hard to lose, it's hard to gain back. So be prepared. You need to know what you're going to do. So, like, yeah, everybody wanted to get PR, everybody wanted to get PR, but you will only be allowed in the country for 5 years, and then you have to keep renewing your PR card every 5 years, and depends on what will be the law that time. They may not renew your PR, and then you have to go back to India. So be prepared for that. Okay, so that was all about that I wanted to share. But now I'm going to answer your questions in whatever language you want me to. So let's start with Mounts Arvinder Singh. Mount Saint University, the requirements. Sorry, Jamila, I'm going to speak in English, but I need to answer some questions in other languages. Mount Saint University, the requirements. Yeah. So I really didn't, मैं चेक नहीं की अरविंदर, so मैं ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਆਈਲੈਟਸ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੇ, ਪਰ ਡਿਪੈਂਡਸ ਔਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਿਕੁਆਇਰਮੈਂਟ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ 'ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਬਸ ਮੈਂ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਦੱਸ ਦੂੰਗੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲਿੰਕਡਇਨ 'ਤੇ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ, ਉੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂੰਗੀ। ਐਂਡ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ, ਮੈਮ PR ਔਖੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਸੌਖੀ ਹੈ ਨੋਵਾ ਸਕੋਸ਼ੀਆ 'ਚ? PR ਸੌਖੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਨੋਵਾ ਸਕੋਸ਼ੀਆ 'ਚ PNP ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਮੇਰੀ 2 ਦਿਨ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਹੈ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ 'ਚ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ, ਵੈਸੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਅਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ 2 ਦਿਨ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੇਰੀ फ्रेंड ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ हुई है, तो मेरी फ्रेंड से बात हुई है और वो बता रही थी कि वहाँ पे PNP भी नहीं मिल रही है वैनकूवर में, एंड सेम एज़ ओंटारियो एंड सेम एज़ अल्बर्टा में ये रूल है कि आपको वहीं पे स्टडी करनी पड़ेगी और फिर आप फील्ड जॉब में PNP ले सकते हो. सो नोवा स्कोशिया एज कम्पेयर टू एवरी अदर प्रोविंस इज ईजियर. Okay, and next question we have, is it mandatory to have job offer letter in terms to get PR in provincial area? So Ravneet, in when you're applying for a PR, जब आप PR के लिए apply कर रहे हो, when you're applying for a PR, job offer letter means something else, because if they ask you, do you have a job offer letter, which means you have a LMIA, but let's say you can also apply through experienced. So when you apply for Nova Scotia PNP and you get 1 year experience, जब आप उसके बाद when you apply for PNP after that will be under experience Nova Scotia class, which means you're applying based on your experience. So in that you will say no, you don't have a job offer letter, even if you're working for a company. We can get PR in provincial without security, but you need to have a job, because for 1 year you need to have a job, because then you will need to have a letter of reference from your company and also tax forms and everything. So you need to have a job, but you don't have to have a job offer letter. Job offer letter means LMIA, and if you have a LMIA also from the same company, then that will help you to get points. So nahi chahiye Indian PR. Hi, is there any scope for teachers in PNP and AIPP? So hi Hassan, there's no such thing as scope. It really depends on the demand, like, and also depends on like if you have job in that place, if you have job that time when you're applying for PR. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. It means when you apply direct PR from India. I checked, I didn't find any teacher jobs in PNP. So if you're checking for teacher job, you need to check NOC 2016 list, and then you basically check your job responsibilities and see, like, let's say in knock 2016 list there are 3 to 4 kinds of jobs: no, knock O, knock A, knock B, knock C, knock D, whatever. So you can only apply for PNP if you have job under knock O, A, B, and basically you need to find out what knock code your job falls under, basically. So it doesn't need to be a teacher, but you need to like talk to someone who is immigration consultant. They can tell you what kind of job knock code you will have if you're a teacher, and based on that you can apply. Now we're going to talk in Punjabi and Hindi a little bit because I like to speak that, and also a lot of people want me to. Ma'am, which university is good for hotel management course? So everybody who is listening me right now and they want me to like tell you the programs and everything, I would suggest you to call. मैं आपको suggest करूँगी कि आप Sadev Travels, they are in Jalandhar. You can get their phone number from webs like Google and call them, and they will tell you everything about it for free. So yeah, you can basically, because I never searched for hotel management course, but I think in MSVU they have hotel management course. I have a video on my YouTube with my first subscriber Shubham. He is also doing hotel management course from Mount Saint Vincent University, and a lot of people from India are in that course. So you can, Gurpreet, you can check that. And there's one more thing I want to say to you guys. And if you're not comfortable with English and you want to come to Nova Scotia, it might not be a good place for you because you will have to speak English here. अगर आप लोग नोवा स्कोशिया आना चाहते हो और आपकी इंग्लिश मतलब इंग्लिश आप बोलना नहीं चाहते, पंजाबी बोलना चाहते हो, हिंदी बोलना चाहते हो, जैसे अगर आप ब्रैम्पटन वगैरह में आते हो तो आप के लिए वो इजी रहेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ मेरे पास अगर आपको काम करना है तो आप पंजाबी हिंदी से काम नहीं चलेगा. तो अगर आपको पंजाबी हिंदी में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल है तो आप ब्रैम्पटन वगैरह, टोरंटो, वैंकूवर वगैरह साइड आपके लिए ज़्यादा इजी रहेगा. अगर मैं अपने फैमिली को यहाँ बुलाना चाहूँ तो लेकिन उनको सिर्फ जो गुरुद्वारा साहिब में ही लोग बात करेंगे, अदरवाइज दे कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. अगर आपको यहाँ पे नोवा स्कोशिया आना है तो आपको इंग्लिश में तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा इंग्लिश, और वैसे आपको इंग्लिश आने लग जाएगी धीरे धीरे, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अगर आप रोज़ सुनोगे बोलोगे तो आपको यहाँ पे आ जाएगी इंग्लिश. इंडिया टू कनाडा स्टूडेंट वाले वे इजी और डायरेक्ट पीएनपी प्रोग्राम इजी रहेगा. यू कैन आप देख सकते हो, इजी डायरेक्ट पीएनपी लगा सकते हो, यहाँ पे आते हैं लोग वहाँ वैसे भी. सो हसन, देयर इज़ अ लिस्ट, एक गूगल पे आप लिस्ट चेक कर सकते हो, नॉक 2016, उसमें सारे नॉक कोड आते हैं. और या फिर आप CIC.ca पे जाके जो नॉक लिस्ट है, NOC लिस्ट है, वो देख सकते हो. उसमें आपको पता चलेगा कि कौन कौन सी जॉब्स होती हैं. या NOC, it's 4013. Okay. My sister lives in Thompson, Winnipeg. PR my sponsor. Darpan, please ask your question again. And मैं चलो उन्हें जिन्होंने जब तक आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछे मैं बता देती हूँ. मैं चेक थी कि अपने लैपटॉप से कैसे लाइव करूँ, लेकिन अभी तक भी मेरे को आया नहीं है वो. सो probably next time I hope everything is good here on the phone as well. So आप लोगों में से कितने लोग, how many people want to get Canadian citizenship? Whoever is watching, somebody please everybody like the video and subscribe to my channel. Um, okay. So if you have any question, please comment below. बीकॉम तो बाद केड़ा कोर्स करना चाहिए पैना इथे. So BCom is like a bachelor degree, so you can do postgraduate program. आप पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम कर सकते हो बीकॉम के बाद. Jamila, I want PR Ramandeep. So Jamila, how many years of work permit you have left right now? So your immediate goal is to find a job and to have a work experience, Jamila. We can talk about job, Jamila. I will call you. Almost 2 years. Okay. Yeah. Jamila, you just need 1 year of work experience, and then you can apply through PNP, and I will help you with that. But we need to find a job for you. And it's Jamila. Hi everyone. Jamila is my classmate, and she's really nice, and she's my friend. Life in Canada. So life in Canada, I just posted a video today, guys, and life in Canada is, I can't describe it in one word, but if you wanted to come to Canada, be ready for like every kind of struggle, because your parents are not here. You may not have your friends here as well, and you have to be open-minded to be friends with other people, make new friends, actively looking for jobs, and then actively update yourself with the new rules of the country so that you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you know when your work permit and study permit is expiring, so you can apply before anything expires. Like a lot of two or three people I know, they forgot their expiry date and they were still in the country and they didn't took the next step and they were kicked out of the country. So make sure you know what you're doing. थोड़ा डिटेल च दसो बीकॉम तो विच कोर्स जिदा इंडिया विच BBA ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਦਾਂ ਕੀ ਲਾਈਨ. So Gurpreet is asking what should he do after BCom. So you can do a postgraduate program based on what kind of subjects you had in BCom. I don't know about anything about BCom, but I think it's like a math commerce. So you can do something in postgraduate, but I haven't checked anything for BCom yet. So I will suggest you to call Sadev Travels. You can search on Google Sadev Travels. They're in Jalandhar, and you can call them and ask your questions. Okay, Gurpreet, you understand? And anybody else? So life in Canada is hard. It's not easy. But if I could do it, you can do it too. So hi new people, please like my video. So yeah, so right now what I can feel like around all the like a lot of people are here after 12th, and it's being like super super hard for them to get PR. It's like so stressful right now. I am so sorry, but it is what it is. What are the jobs available on Nova Scotia? So you can check on the Google, search for Nova Scotia demand category. So this is a category in which there are 7 to 8 kinds of jobs which Nova Scotia government is looking for. Let's say, let's say administrative assistants. There are 7 to 8 categories, and you can check on online. You can search for Nova Scotia demand category, and then when you search that, there will be some NOC codes, and then you can check for what kind of jobs they are, and then you can, if you have some kind of experience or some kind of study related to that and you wanted to work under that jobs, you can apply for PNP under that. But the thing is that those PNP, they only open the window for few months, like few days for something. So it falls under PNP category B, and usually it's all the time is closed. So um, that's the other thing. So yeah, you can also check jobs under jobjunction.ca. You can also have a profile under LinkedIn. You can have a profile on onlinejobmarket.ca. And the other way to find jobs in Nova Scotia is you can check out what are the companies in Nova Scotia. Let's say if you want to work in IT company, okay, you search for IT companies in Nova Scotia, and then you will get a list of all the companies, and then you will go to each company's website and see for job postings, and then you will apply for the job that you're interested in. So obviously you need to work on your resume. You may need to update some things in your resume and cover letter. Apply there and wait for the call and keep applying for other places. And let's say if you're interested in, what kind of jobs, security jobs or administrative work or something like that. So you can search by keyword, and then you will get all things. And other thing, you can also check on Indeed. It's called Indeed. um, so indeed.ca, and then you can select by Nova Scotia. You will get all the jobs there, and then you can see what are the demands, what are they're looking for, what is the salary, what is the scope. You can check that as well, and you can apply for jobs there. And the other thing you can do is that when you see a job on Indeed, right, it's from definitely from a company, then you basically find that company's website somehow on Google, and then when you go to company's website, you will be able to apply for jobs. Because let's say if there's a company A, they are posting their jobs on Indeed. So maybe you just saw one job posting from that company, but when you go to their website, you will see all the job posting that they posted. So you can, that's the other way you can see. So Indeed is a great place to find out what are the jobs available in the specific province. So you can search by Nova Scotia, you can search by Halifax, you can search by Canada. This is the right way. So so minimum 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 pay rate in Nova Scotia is, I think it's $11.55 or something. Vancouver, it's I think $13.85, but in Vancouver it's gonna go to $15 next year. Calgary is the highest minimum wage. minimum wage in Calgary, or let's say Alberta, it's a $15 per hour. They are the highest because they get cold, like snow and stuff, and their weather is a little bit cold, colder, and so that's why they're I like Alberta actually, because the tax is 5%, and the minimum wage is $15, and I think it's easy to get settled there. um, so let's say if you're going to Vancouver, you will get settled maybe in 6 years, but in Alberta you will get settled in 3 years, because the minimum wage is more, so you get more money, but the weather is a little colder. So if you can handle cold, you can go to Alberta. So yeah, that is true, Hassan. Yeah, the winter is, yeah, it's cold. So Halifax is the second warmest city in Canada. So just so you know, Vancouver is number one, and then we are the second one. So the weather is nice in here, but it's really chilly sometimes. Like, it's so windy, and it's so windy. Because of the wind, it feels so cold here at my place, but it's not like Calgary. I can't imagine myself living in Calgary just because it's very cold. um so what was Ravneet's question? It means, is it mandatory to have job offer in terms of get PR? We can get without security, any job offer like everyone's getting in federal. You don't need to have a job offer, but you need to have work experience. That's how you get PR. So job offer letter means LMIA. So a lot of people are getting LMIA from the same employer they are working, because that will give them 50 points. But if everybody is applying for LMIA, I don't know, Service Canada is gonna give everybody LMIA. I don't think so. And it's not a surety that everybody will get LMIA. So just be prepared for that you may or may not get LMIA, which is a job offer letter, but that's how they say in express entry way. That's a profile way. Like, they will ask you a question, do you have a job offer letter? And you will say no, even if you're working for a company. It's so weird. It is easy to find accommodation. So it is easy to find accommodation. Yes, यहाँ पे easy है accommodation ढूंढना. You can check on kijiji.ca and see what is available. If something is available for you, it means it's easy. But the problem is that sometimes we want, we don't want cat. Some people don't want cats. Some people want cats. Some people don't want dogs. Some people don't want smoke in the house. Some people don't want anybody else smoking, the people they want to live. So some people want to have a place near to where they work. So कुछ लोग चाहते हैं कि वो अपने काम के पास रहें. So वो चीज़ें मैटर करती हैं. और घर तो हमेशा ही अपार्टमेंट्स तो हमेशा ही होते ही हैं GG.ca पे. सो अगर आपके वो सारी कंडीशंस पूरी करती हैं तो ऑब्वियसली वो सही है. पर यहाँ पे अपार्टमेंट्स तो मिल ही जाते हैं, चीपर या एक्सपेंसिव. पर जिस जिस हिसाब से स्टूडेंट्स की हालत है अभी, है ना, पीआर के चक्कर में, it's gonna get busier in Nova Scotia. And is there anybody? Is there any other question? So please like कर देना वीडियो को. Please like my video. And I'm also nervous because my roommate next door is sleeping and I don't want to like disturb her, so I'm trying to speak very slowly. Let me see if there's any other question on the Instagram story. So minimum accommodation rent, I would say $400. If you want to share, if you want to have one room, minimum is 400, but some people are paying $500 for one room. If you want to share your room with someone else, let's say, you know, you are sharing one room with two people, then the rent will be divided in two people. Some people also pay $350, $450, but I would say the minimum is $400 if you don't want to have somebody else in your room. But in the beginning, you know, I was living with a girl and I was paying $260 for a few months. I was sharing my room with one of my senior girl, and after you know, year or so, you want to have your own room so you can, you know, talk to your family, because other person may, you know, if somebody else is in the room, you don't want to like call people. And yeah. No. Okay. Ravneet, yeah, he's making joke. What else can I tell you guys? So I don't want you to guys, honestly, I don't want to tell you, I don't want you guys to come here after 12th. Honestly, if you're like watching my videos from, you know, from year, and if I wanted to give my honest opinion, please don't come after 12th. Please come after you have your bachelor's. आप bachelor's के बाद आओ. +2 के बाद आने का तो कोई फ़ायदा ही नहीं है अभी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल भी फ़ायदा नहीं है. आपके आगे 50 to 60,000 पीपल है. कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, इतना स्ट्रेस है उसके बाद, क्योंकि स्ट्रेस हो जाता है कि ऐसा लगता है कि पीआर कैसे लेंगे, पीआर नहीं लेंगे तो हमें कंट्री से बाहर जाना पड़ेगा. यू नो, यू डोंट वांट टू डील विद दैट. आराम से अपने घर पे रहो पेरेंट्स के साथ, एंड एक तो आपके पैसे बचेंगे, राइट? क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर 12th के बाद आते हो तो यू नो आपकी आते ही आपको सारी जिम्मेवारी उठानी पड़ेगी, एंड बहुत मुश्किल है वो. तो इट्स बेटर कि आप आराम से अपने घर पे रहो मम्मी पापा के साथ, अपनी बैचलर्स कंप्लीट करो. मैं भी बैचलर के बाद आई थी और मेरे पॉइंट्स ईजिली बन गए थे. 12th के बाद तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. अगर अगर लेट्स से आपकी आइलेट्स वगैरह अच्छी है, आप सब में 8 बैंड आ रहे हैं, राइट, तो आपके पॉइंट्स इजीली बन जाएंगे. अगर आपके लाइक हार्डली 6 बैंड आ रहे हैं बड़ी मुश्किल से, है ना, तो आप पॉइंट्स कैसे बढ़ाओगे 12th के बाद आगे? क्योंकि आप जब 12th के बाद आते हो, यू डू योर बैचलर्स हियर, यू नो, और यू डू और आप कोई डिप्लोमा करते हो 2 साल का कुछ भी, बहुत स्ट्रेस हो जाएगा. एक तो आप फीस इतनी भरोगे और ऊपर से 2 साल के डिप्लोमा के करने के बाद पॉइंट्स नहीं बढ़ेंगे. मैं आई थी बैचलर्स के बाद और यहाँ पे आके मैंने मास्टर्स की तो मेरे पॉइंट्स अच्छे बन गए थे और मेरे को कोई असेसमेंट कराने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी इंडिया से. जो लोग, बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पे ना, जैसे अब तो हर कोई सोच रहा है कि, है ना, कनाडा जाते हैं, तो बहुत सारे लोग नोवा स्कोशिया भी आना चाहते हैं, लेकिन उनकी आइलेट्स वो कभी कर नहीं पाएंगे, राइट? तो नोवा स्कोशिया ना, सच्ची में बताऊँ, अगर आप काम करना चाहते हो, थोड़ी बहुत इंग्लिश टूटी फूटी जैसी भी आनी चाहिए, कुछ समझ आनी चाहिए. ऐसे आप लाइक ऐसे नहीं चलेगा यहाँ पे मेरे पास. अगर आप लेट्स से, अगर आप आइलेट्स आप कितनी अच्छे हैं, मतलब पंजाबी, आप हिंदी पंजाबी बोलना चाहते हो सिर्फ तो आपके लिए जो फैमिलीज आना चाहती है यहाँ पे, तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है यहाँ आने पे, क्योंकि आप काम नहीं कर पाओगे यहाँ पे। सिर्फ सिर्फ इंग्लिश ही बोलते हैं लोग मेरे पास। एंड तो आप देख लेना अपना, है ना, वहाँ वहाँ पे जाओ जहाँ पे आप कंफर्टेबल हो। जैसे फैमिलीज़ वगैरह, अगर जैसे वैंकूवर वगैरह में सब लोग पंजाबी बोलते हैं। टोरंटो वगैरह में एयरपोर्ट पे जो आपको चेक इन हेल्प वगैरह करते हैं एयरपोर्ट पे, वो भी पंजाबी बोलते हैं। सो ईजी है वहाँ पे। और किसी का क्वेश्चन? आपका मोटिव क्या था कनाडा आने का? मैं मेरा मोटिव था कि एक तो मेरे अंकल को था शुरू से कि मैं बाहर जाऊँ कनाडा में, इवन जब मैं बॉर्न हुई थी तब से। तो मेरी फैमिली का ये था कि मेरे को फॉरेन भेजना, और मेरे को ना शादी वादी नहीं करनी थी कि, तो इसलिए मेरे को अपना इंडिपेंडेंट होना था। तो अभी चल रहा है सिस्टम इंडिपेंडेंट होने का। और मैं दिल्ली भी गई थी अपनी बैचलर्स के बाद, पर वहाँ पे मेरे को सूट नहीं किया, तो इससे अच्छा मैंने सोचा कि मैं कनाडा चली जाती हूँ कि सेफ़ है, यू नो। एंड नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एनी MBA और डेटा एनालिस्ट प्रोग्राम्स यूनिवर्सिटीज ऑफरिंग इन नोवा स्कोशिया? यस, देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटीज़। आपको मैं एक फैक्ट बताऊँ, नोवा स्कोशिया is a place where you will get a lot of, you know you know what I, what, like graduated students. A lot of the students graduated in Nova Scotia because we have a lot of universities. कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी? we have Dalhousie University, we have St. Mary University, we have Mount St. Vincent University, we have NSCC Community College, we have, I think, King University or something. We have a lot of universities. So you go to their websites and check for what you're looking for. If you're looking for MBA, look, MBA is great at NSCC Community College. It's so famous. So you should check with the Nova Scotia Community College. And for data analyst, you can check with the Dalhousie University. Grass always look greener on other side. Is it so in case of going to Canada? Yes. Fact forest, it is definitely true, because you know it's a trap. It's a trap to attract students in a country. It's like a marketing. So when we are in different countries, we see other country, how we see it. We see all these beautiful magazines and beautiful tall buildings, and we don't see how people go to work, how people. On top of that, we students pay 3 to 4 times the school fees if we compare to the uh, you know resident. So we are paying 4 times more uh, fees than the people who already lives here. So it is because nobody tells us that. Nobody tells those tall beautiful buildings, or those beautiful gardens or whatever, or Niagara Falls. Nothing tells us the hard life of student, because the thing is that the fees so much, and the other thing is that the second thing is that the student can only work 20 hours a week. And if you multiply that with the minimum wage of that province, people can only hardly eat or have accommodation. They can only pay their rent, they can only pay their food, but they cannot pay $6,000 or $8,000 every 3 months. No, you can do the math. It's foolish. So when I came to my program, I don't want to say what program I did because it's fine. It's not the best program, but doesn't matter. But the thing is that that program was 23,000 for 2 years when I came, and last year it's 23,000 for 1 year. So we are paying billions dollars every year. We gotta be smart. So it's a points game, and the the way we are getting PR invitations and stuff, it's a computer, and the computer only check for how many points you have. And if you study in bachelor's in India or Canada, it's going to give you same points. Then why you want to come to Canada and live the hard life? You can live with your parents and save the money and do whatever you want to do. When person is 18 years old, how he's so young and he has to work hard. It's so hard for them. So if it's a point game, then why don't we think like it is a point game? Think about how you're going to make points and then apply for PR directly. And if you have to like struggle for IELTS here to increase the points, you can also do IELTS in India or in wherever country you are. Why you have to come to Canada and pay the rent and pay the school fees and still worry about points? So nobody told me this when I was in India, but my uncle told me that we'll send you to Canada when you're done with your bachelor's. So I was like, okay. But now everybody want to come to Canada and they don't even want to wait till bachelor's and they're coming after 12. It's like, no. It's so hard to say no, but it is what it is. Bank statement, how much money you need for express entry? So for express entry, if you're already working in Canada, you only need to pay $1,050 for this application submission. But if you're coming from India, I think it's $12,000 for one person or something. It's on the website. I think it's 12,000 for one person and stuff. And then if you have like two people in the family and both are applying for PR, then the rate will be a little bit more, like the payment will be a little bit more, but it's on the website. For PNP, there's no fees. Like, at least for me, I don't know about if you apply from India. I don't think there's a fees. I was talking to a person at my work, and he applied for PNP, and I didn't apply at that time. And I asked, like, how much did you pay for PNP? It's like $1,500. And then when I checked online, there was $0. So it means he only paid $1,500 to his lawyer because he didn't do anything else himself. So I don't think there's a fees for PNP for the application, but I think if you have a job in Canada, then there's no fees. But if you're coming from other countries directly applying for a PNP, then you have to have, I think, $12,000 in your account or something. But if you can message me, Hassan, on my Instagram and I'll check it for you. बाऊ ओके हिंदी, अगर आपने ऐसी हिंदी बोलनी है तो औखा है आपको ऐसे नहीं वीडियो बननी. What are you saying, Ravneet? I don't know. Get P visa on study based PR directly PR. Rohan and Ravneet, I don't understand your questions. Please ask me clearly. Okay, I understand. So you're saying, okay, you can apply for PR. Nobody can apply for PR when they are student. They can only apply for PR when they are on work permit because they have 1 year experience. But the thing is that people who have 2 3 years of experience from other countries, they can also apply for PR. I say direct PR is better. I hope I answered. That's what I'm trying to say. You can also apply for direct PR, or you can apply when you can come here for masters and then you can apply for PR as well. That's the second best option, but the first best option, you can apply from direct PR. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, okay, Ravneet, it's funny. Um, so yeah, I don't know, guys, if I wanted to like this video is all about Canada citizenship. So I don't know if I want to get Canada citizenship and lose Indian citizenship, because at least I have some place to go back if somebody kicked me out from this country. But so you got my point. Um, if you really want to come to if you really want to get Canadian citizenship, you need to know why. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਣੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਰੋਹਨ, ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੋਂ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਕੁਛ ਲੋਕ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ 'ਚ ਬੋਲਣ ਲਈ, ਸੋ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ 'ਚ ਬੋਲ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ। So Jamila, if you're still watching, I'm sorry, I have to speak in other language sometime. So what's your advice? We go to Canada from India, and also what is life in Canada as international, what our friend shows on. Okay, so there are so this is the answer to facts forest. So there are two types of people. So okay, one, people whose parents are so rich and they are like providing them with the school fees and for buying new cars in Canada, and they don't need to worry about how they're gonna like cover their expenses. But on the 80% of the side, there are people who are trying to save every penny so that they can pay their fees, right? And secondly, when initially people come to Canada, you will see good cars on the roads, and then they take pictures with them and they post on their Instagram. Just and Instagram is not a true life of person. They just shows you that, but they don't show you the hardest part. And the problem is that if somebody try to show other person that okay, this is the reality, they will think maybe they're trying to demotivate you and they don't want you to come to Canada. But you know um, I was watching a video today, and they want they want you to tell the truth so that nobody get you know a shock when they come to Canada and they're like, oh, nobody told me this. So if you are following me and I don't tell you that, and then you come to Canada and then you're like, oh, I'm screwed. Why did I come to Canada now? I should have waited. Nobody told me this. And then you will be like mad to me again. So I thought to like tell you all that, you know, it's beautiful. Canada is so beautiful. People are so nice. But you need to be really, really responsible for your own rent, food, your utilities. If you're living with someone, you also need to pay your internet bill, you need to pay a phone bill, you need to pay your water bill, you need to pay hot water, whatever. Sometimes it's not covered in the rent. And if you're buying a new car, you need to pay for your car, you need to pay for your insurance for the car. So let's say if you're a lot 85% of the people have cars on lease, so every month they pay some like installments of the car. So like 20% of people are like own their car, but 80% of people lease their car. Basically, they pay every month installments, and they also pay insurance. So what is insurance? So let's say there is a car 10,000. So I'm just saying for an example, there's a car $10,000, and then they're paying, let's say, $500 per month. That will be less, but I'm just making it up just I don't want to do the math right now. So let's say if somebody's paying $500 or $200 per month for the car installments, that's not it. They also need to pay the insurance every month. So in different province, it's different. In Nova Scotia, it's minimum, $80, and or for me it may be like $120, $130. But in Vancouver, it's $400. In Toronto, it's $400. Let's say, if somebody get in car accident, the next time your insurance will be more. It's not gonna stay for $400 because you now have a record of one accident on your license. So let's say one of my cousin brother, he bought a car, and he got a new car now, which is, the insurance is up now, and he has to pay $700. He's paying $700 for insurance every month, plus car installments. So yeah, because he bought a Challenger car. Was did he had that money to pay for that car? That car is $50,000. Did he have $50,000 to pay for the car? No. He's paying every month from his paycheck to cover the car and insurance. He doesn't have $50,000. Nobody has $50,000 as a student. So that's how people get car, and they post new pictures. And because it's so beautiful here, and people have nice phones and they take good pictures, um, also the environment is clear. Yeah, so the picture looks nicer, but nicer picture doesn't tell you how you need to find a job. A lot of people don't know how to find a job because it's so hard um, to know how to find a job. And it also depends on, like, what is your minimum wage, how much you're making per hour, and then how much you earn every month. Also, people who are employee, let's say we are employee, we work for, like, maybe package of whatever, and then every month we are paying 30 to 40% tax to government as well. So doesn't matter if somebody's earning $15 or $20 per hour, they're also paying 30 to 40% of tax every 2 weeks, or yeah. So there's a lot of things that people don't tell you, because why people need to tell you? They're just living their own life. But it's good to know these things. There are people who tells you, but you need to be more open and ready to listen the reality, so you can do the math and see how much you need to have if you wanted to survive in different country. Especially, let's say in India, here, if you wanted to have $1, you need to pay 15 rupees, 50 rupees. So you're already paying 50 times, and you're paying 4 times more than the people who are Canadian, you know, and you're paying tax 30 to 40%. And let's say if you're going to the grocery store, or to get petrol, we call it gas here. If you're going to buy anything, you will pay 15% extra on top of that. So let's say if you're buying $85 shoes, you pay $15 on top of that for the tax. So basically you're paying $100. So that is it. Yeah. Next question. Do you think जो कनाडा में पहले आ गए वो ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो गए या अब मुश्किल है? आई थिंक जो पहले लोग आए हैं ना, उन लोगों ने बहुत मेहनत की है और उन्होंने पैसे सेव किए हैं, क्योंकि जो लोग पहले आए हैं तो पहले मिनिमम वेज भी कम था, ठीक है? मेरे यहाँ पे रिलेटिव रहते हैं, सो मेरे यहाँ पे रिलेटिव रहते हैं विनीपेग में। वो यहाँ पे आए को 48 ईयर्स हो गए। तो उन जब वो आए थे तो मिनिमम वेज था $1.49 इन विनीपेग। सो ऑब्वियसली उन लोगों ने बहुत सारी सेविंग्स की है और स्मार्ट डिसीजंस लिए हैं। एंड ऑब्वियसली तब पीआर इजी थी। पीआर के लिए ऐसे आइलेट्स नहीं देनी पड़ती थी, है ना? तब ये था कि तुम पूरी फैमिली को स्पॉन्सर कर सकते हो। एंड अब भी वैसे वो है, लेकिन तब पीआर लेनी इतनी मुश्किल नहीं थी जितनी अब है, क्योंकि मे बी तब पॉइंट सिस्टम नहीं थे इतने। तब कोई भी इंडिया कनाडा आता था उसको पीआर मिल जाती थी शुरू में। धीरे धीरे उन्होंने पॉइंट्स ये सब सब कुछ किया। And the thing is that it's a good country. Everybody want to come here, so it's really hard right now. But it's a point game, so you need to take it as a point game. So points जो बनते हैं, अगर आपने इंडिया में बैचलर की है, यहाँ कनाडा में की है, पॉइंट तो आपको उतने मिलेंगे। तो यहाँ पे आके इतना हार्ड लाइफ में जाने की क्या ज़रूरत है ना? Thank you, Rohan. You are very smart English D. Practice they live simultaneously. I hope I understand what you said, but thank you. I understand half the thing for sure. So, so almost it's 1 hour. If you have any questions about Canadian citizenship, you can ask me now. And please like my video. Make sure you click that like button and also click the red button, subscribe button, and also bell button. And you can also follow me on Instagram and ask your question there, and I'll make a new video or maybe come next time here as a live. And voila, what else should I talk? And it's 12:07 here. I feel so happy and so grateful. It's so nice to talk live because I can answer right away. Okay, oops, cancel. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, I'll talk about a little bit more good stuff. So I just wanna say to you guys that don't worry, and it's just some things, but just be grateful that you're with your family. It's so nice. I haven't seen my family with my own eyes from last 4 years, and I know how that feels. You have to be strong, and when people tell you, just listen to everyone and do what you think is right. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling my opinion, and you need to just think about it. Just think about it, what I said, and maybe you will listen to someone else and just process everything and see what is the right thing for you to do. And so Ravneet asked me, video is getting senti for a bit. A change. Please tell what you do in your free time. So I have a lot of hobbies, guys. So I do paintings. I do have my own first painting on over there. I also made a Christmas tree painting, but I gave it to my university administrative assistant lady, because I feel like they help us a lot and they're so welcoming. So I felt so grateful, and I made a Christmas tree. I will share on my Instagram. I have a picture of that. So I do painting. I also know how to paint clothes. I also know what I also read books. I have lots of books to read. I have 3 books to read. I'm constantly working on personal development, and I also I listen to music very less, not too much. I listen to music like meditation songs so I can sleep well, and I listen to YouTube videos. I listen to successful people and whatever. What else? Thank you, Ronji. Um, Arvinder Singh, please tell me Mount Saint University requirements and fees. Okay, Arvinder Singh asked same question. Arvinder Singh, I can check that for you, but obviously every course has different fees and requirements. And if you want me to check a specific course, you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram, Raman Sidhu 153 or Raman Sek, wherever. You can message me and I'll check that for you, okay? Next person, आप Canada में क्या work करते हो? I'm working in Geek Squad as an administrative assistant. So I'm doing like, I work on basically computer all day. And I have office, and I work in a national team for Atlantic Canada. So I work for Newfoundland, I work for Nova Scotia, I work for New Brunswick, I work for PEI, and there's a lot of stores in it. It's over there. I can't see. It will be nice if you can show us or post it on Instagram. Yeah, it is not on Instagram right now, the picture of Christmas tree, but I will definitely share it with you guys, okay? Thank you for reminding me. Everybody, please like my video so I feel like you're listening to me. I am so happy for you guys that I have this opportunity to share and talk and share my experience. But it's so nice. I like live so much. And I'm just gonna check my Instagram and see if there's anybody's question so that okay. So anytime when you message me, please message me properly with your question, because I don't reply to hello, hi. And let's see. So Facts Forest asked me a question. Right now I'm doing BCom in foreign trade. Is there any career scope in foreign trade in Canada? Can you please tell me? It will be very helpful. Fact Forest, what is foreign trade means? I actually don't know all the categories. But if you could tell me a little bit more about foreign trade, I might be able to tell you. And and I'm checking for questions. A lot of people just say hi, 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 and hi. It's like no, just tell me what I should tell you. Okay, all right. Your chances to get PR. I think I'm positive about my PR, but it is so hard. I know a lot of people, guys, with master's degree and work experience. Um, it's like I don't want to like demotivate you guys, but it's not impossible. We can do this. We will find something. Um, Foreign trade like import export. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Halifax is a great place for import export business. Because why? Because this is the I think is this is the biggest place or something for export import because we have the Halifax harbor is connected to multiple countries, and every year we have big cruise ships. Every year they come here. There's a lot of ships goes and come here to for a lot of goods for import export, and I would say yes, definitely positive for fact forest. It's a great place for international business and for import export. That's a really unique way actually because not a lot of people think think about those jobs. So I think there's a scope. Um, Hi Arvinder, I am not studying at the moment. I am on work permit, and it will be 4 years. Rohan, Rohan asked me time in Canada now. So time in Canada, oh, it's 12:16 a.m. So it's midnight. Um, yes, yes. I also wanted to have my YouTube channel, so I'm trying to work consistently on it. And yeah, I should sleep. I should sleep by now. I usually sleep between 11 and 12, but I'm off today, so that's why. So I wanted to keep posting videos and yeah. Mm. Make sure you please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also follow me on Instagram. So because every time I post video, I usually post a picture. So that's great. You're welcome, Fact Forest. Um, Fact Forest. um, what else should I say? Um, yeah. Overall, Nova Scotia is a beautiful place. It's warm and there's not a lot of Indians here, um, but you will see all culture people, all country people here, and people are so nice. And I think you guys can try for direct PR than than uh, than 12th after 12th study because it's I don't want you guys to have hard life. Be smart. Um, wow, there are still 5 people. I'm really thankful for you guys. So I think with that, I'm done for today. If you have any questions, please comment below, or you can follow me on Instagram and message me there. Yes, hi Rohan. I know YouTuber in Canada. I know Indian Savage, and he's coming. I don't know if I should say that, but I think he's also coming to Nova Scotia probably. I know him. I know Nadir. He he also posts like 500 videos on Halifax, but he's not here anymore. Um, I know other people too. I know YouTubers. I went to a YouTuber event. It was so fun. And if if anyone out of you watching, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to comment, and I'll check it out, and we'll connect. And mm, I never, whenever I start my YouTube live, I never thought that it's gonna go till 1 hour because usually I think, oh, what I'm gonna talk about. There's always something to talk. Okay. Can we do masters after doing 3 years bachelor's in India? Definitely. That's what I did. Indian pit stop. That's what I did. So you can definitely do a master's here after whatever. People who already have done masters, they also came here to do another master's. You can do any number of masters. You can do 3 masters, 4 masters. It's all up to you. Even if you have done masters or PhD in India, you can still study. There's no limit. So, um, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much, and to stay with me till the end. You are the true friends, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, with that, I'm done. Bye bye. Take care.